Looking at and acknowledging where this person is in their journey. Because they might really enjoy your light, right? They might really enjoy having you hold space for them and listen to them and give them that attention. There will be people in your life who haven't felt the sun in a long time, who've been in the winter of their life for a long time, perhaps through no fault of their own, or maybe as a product of their own decisions. But either way, they're not used to that warmth, and then they feel your warmth and feel your light and they want more of it. But that doesn't mean they're going to change. Now, the object of your affections, whether this is a twin flame, whether it's a karmic person, whether it's just a bog standard random person you've met, whoever it might be, this person that you're trying to heal from, maybe it's your most recent relationship, maybe it's your most recent romantic entanglement, maybe you didn't even date, whatever the case was. Think about your interactions with this person. I am betting you held on for longer than you needed to because you believed they were going to change, right? And that's not love. Love isn't trying to change someone. Now, obviously, if you're in a relationship, which with this person you're not, or you wouldn't be here, right? If you're in a relationship, if you're equal partners in a relationship, you're both giving and taking, you're both supporting, you're both receiving, you're both giving to each other, and you're growing together, right? But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about someone who really enjoys your light and who isn't actually moving forward. So perhaps he's in a situation and he's kept talking to you about it, and he's going to get out of the situation with the person that he's dating or with the person that he's married to or whatever the fuck the situation is. And you're listening to it and you're like, oh, he really wants to change. He really wants to get out of it. Keeps behaving in a certain way, then he keeps coming back and he keeps apologizing, but the behavior doesn't change. The behavior is the same. Here's what's really powerful: accepting him as he is. Look at what's in front of you. And in the example I just gave, you have a married dude, right? Or someone with a girlfriend, someone that's taken, someone who's treating you really shitty, someone who keeps saying they're going to change. And what do you have? You just have the same pattern of behavior, and you're going round and round in a circle, which is a karmic cycle, a circle, and he ain't changing. So how do you know whether someone's going to change or not? Here's the clue. People that are going to change don't talk about it, they just do it. And maybe they'll document their journey. But you know someone is working on their growth and their evolution, whether that's more personal development and meat and potato psychology, or whether it's more spiritual, whether they know it's their soul's growth and evolution. Incidentally, it doesn't really matter whether someone's using that terminology or not. This work on ourselves is about your soul's growth and evolution. That's exactly what we came here to do, to work on our human selves and help our soul. Clue number one, it's people that are going to change generally don't talk about it, they just do it. Another thing is, what are their actions like? Is there any change in their actions, in their behaviour? Can you see them actively trying to change what it is they're doing? Or is it just all talk? Talk is cheap, talk is easy. Are you seeing changes in his actions and his behaviours? Are things actually changing, or is it just all talk? Because talk is easy. And the third thing is this person in counselling? Do they have a coach? Are they reading all the personal development books? Are they listening to all the podcasts? Are they going to retreats or events or workshops or any combination of the things that I've mentioned? Obviously, there's loads of ways to heal, but are they actually doing any of it? Are they actually doing any of that? Are they in therapy? Are they working with someone? If not, it's all hot air. I'm sorry to say that, and I know that's really painful to hear it, particularly if you have someone that's twin flame-like or more karmic in nature, right? It's very difficult to hear that. It's really tough to hear that. Because you want to believe that they're going to change. But there's power in accepting him as he is. Take him at face value. Look at the situation, and instead of dating the potential, date the reality. And when you look at that, you're like, I don't want to date the current situation. But you're hanging on and wanting him to change and wanting him to be someone different than who he is, right? But that's who he is. And maybe there'll be a time in the future when he does go on a personal development journey, but that ain't happening now. You've got to be really, really honest with yourself. If they're not doing the work, if they're not in therapy or coaching or actively working on their path, if their behavior isn't changing, if you're not seeing anything different happening in either their inner world or their external behavior or their external circumstances, if you're not seeing any evidence of that, you're lying to yourself, right?